RTX GTX GPUs RX RTX GTX GPUs RX RTX GTX GPUs RTX GTX GPUs RX RTX GTX GPUs RX RTX GTX GPUs RX RTX GTX GPUs RX RTX GTX GPUs.
Yo, what's up, everybody? Mike Red Fox. How's everybody doing tonight? Hopefully, YouTube's going to be okay with me. I'm getting some bandwidth issues here, but it looks like it's on the way up. Not sure what was causing it, but just let me know if everything's looking good, sounding good. Appreciate you guys. Let's see who we got here tonight. Thanks everybody for being here Sunday evening. Let's see. Thanks everybody for being here. Pocket Change, what's up? Thanks for being here, Mrs. Red Fox. Thanks for being here. Appreciate all of you. Yo, what's up, Mason? What's up, dude? Phil, what's up? What's up, everybody? That one guy, Oz, what's up? Thanks everybody for being here. Grapey, what's up, dude? Jeff, hey, Kevin, thanks for being here. Crypto Dave, what's up, buddy? Thanks for hanging out. Better Off Deadmine, what's up, dude? I think I might have missed a couple of your DMs today. Sorry, man. I'll get back to them. Caveman Mining, what's up, brother? Thanks for being here. Appreciate you. Some Goblin Loser, what's up, bud? K-Spec, Pod War Dog, Queen of Random, what's up, everybody? Ollie's Acoustics, what's up, man? Thanks for being here, buddy. You're the man. You're always making me feel good. Anonymous Miner, what's up? The Wrench, thanks for being here, man. Appreciate it. Pocket Change, thanks. Thanks for dropping my link in there. So, yeah, we'll let some more people pile in. But we're just going to keep this real chill. You guys know how I like to do it. Hope everybody's got a drink. Got some scotch here that Mrs. Red Fox got me. So sipping on that, even though I'm not feeling 100% today. Feeling a little under the weather, but can't miss out on drinks and Sunday night live streams, right? So tonight we're just going to hang out, a couple news articles and stuff we'll go through, but you know, a little bit of the usual, just checking in on stuff. You can see the market up on the screen, but this is really just for you guys. I'm going to try to answer as many questions as I possibly can as we go through. I don't know if anybody caught last week's stream, but it was me and Hobbyist Miner back at it again, Fox and Noam, and you know, we could just talk to each other forever. So it's hard to get to all your questions and make sure I'm giving you guys the love you deserve. So that's the plan tonight. Just hang out with you guys and answer any questions you got and just see where the night takes us. But cheers. Yeah, cheers to anybody. Cheers to Bitcoin being at the price it's at, right? 51.7. And cheers for Ethereum, man. It was trying to push 4,000 today. And I was like, man, maybe it'll do it on the stream tonight. Because Sunday nights, you guys know, Sunday nights when I stream, things start to happen. So we'll see what we get. But yeah, got up there. Let's see, 7 days. We'll just do 1 day. Got up there. It was getting 3,976 was the high today. It's dipping down now, just looking at the 1 day chart over on Coin 360 here. But that would be fun, right? But it's getting there, man. It's getting there. Mason, thanks for the super chat, man. Appreciate that. Alfredo, cheers from Mexico, man. Cheers. Let me know what you guys are drinking. If you guys are drinking anything tonight, let me know in the chat here. And cheers to you. Hope everybody had a great weekend. Labor Day here in the US, so I know many people are off tomorrow. Hope you guys have a great week coming up. Yeah. Got some GPUs coming in. We'll talk about that too. Oh yeah, Jordan, I'll give you the update on the 3080 Ti that is lost. Nicholas drinking Bud Light. Cheers, man. I haven't had a Bud Light college days. So you're looking at like 2007. It's probably the last time I had a Bud Light. But hey, man, to each their own. Cheers to you on that. Opposed Gravity. Ginger tea. It's the morning in Thailand. Good morning, man. Thanks for spending your morning with us. Appreciate you. I'll give you guys the police report update. So some Goblin Loser, you got a mid-roll advertisement. YouTube likes those ads, man. Hey, I do get a cut of that ad revenue, so I appreciate you watching the ads. But all right, so you guys probably saw, I was a little torn putting this video up, by the way. Let's go find it. Yeah, so I put up this video on how UPS lost my GPU, and I'm not going to go through the whole thing here. And I was a little torn putting this video up because I don't know. I like to just stick to I just like to stick to it. Stopped. Yeah, guys, refresh if you're having some issues here. I don't know what YouTube is doing with these ads. Just give it a refresh. All right. Mrs. Red Fox let me know we got some mid-roll ads there. That was weird. Stream looks good on my end, but we'll give it a second. Let me know. All right, you guys are good? Cool. We'll keep rolling. So that was weird. What are you doing, YouTube? So 3080 Ti, I'm not going to go through the whole thing, but essentially UPS lost it. They misdelivered it, and it was one of the ones from EVGA's notify queue, so it was like a pretty good MSRP. At 7313, should I drink beer or mustard? Just combine them, man. Just YOLO. Let's do this. Let's go. So yeah, we're gonna keep rolling here. So that happened, and Mrs. Red Fox did a lot of the heavy lifting for me because I got really frustrated with dealing with it all. So anyway, I was kind of torn putting up this video because I don't want to come off like a complaining, but I needed to vent a little bit, and you guys would understand. So I appreciate you. I appreciate you taking the time to watch it. And there's just so many comments. I actually got one comment from Devin here. He's a minor and a UPS driver. And it's got a lot of insight down on these comments around how a lot of this stuff works, which really helped me figure out what I need to do going forward. And Mrs. Red Fox, like I said, did a lot of heavy lifting for me because I just got so frustrated. I was like, I don't have time for this. I have so many things I have to do. Not that she has time for it either. We're both very busy, but she got into contact with EVGA and all that. So she got me a case number and everything for EVGA, and I needed to send them. So here was the kind of the first tricky part in all this. So I'll be honest, I created multiple accounts on EVGA's website to get GPUs. So I'll be honest on that. And had my just regular personal email as one, and then I had my Red Fox Crypto email as the other, just contact@redfoxcrypto.com. And so when I emailed them originally, I emailed them from the purchase was made on my Red Fox Crypto email. And Hash and Cash, what's up, dude? Thanks for being here. It was made on my Red Fox Crypto email, but I emailed them from my personal email. The order number and everything that happened, and they replied back saying, that I need to talk to them on the email that I purchased it on because it looks like I have several emails registered. And I was like, already not a good look here. And then so then she did some of the heavy lifting and got a case number and all that. And she was like, just email EVGA from the email you purchased it on and reference these case numbers for your claim to get, keep the ticket open and get the process rolling. And she said that the rep on the phone was like, get a police report. We want one because there's so much fraud happening. And I totally understand that. But, essentially, if you try and you can't get one, just let us know. So I was like, all right, let me just email them from my Red Fox Crypto email, which I'm just like feeling weird about that already. And I shouldn't, right? Because we give them business. You guys know, you're miners. Us miners, we love EVGA. I'm going to take this off my face. We'll get back to looking at some prices here. We love EVGA. They're highly regarded as one of the best GPUs brands, period, for NVIDIA. So I'm like, man, I actually love your company and I buy all your power supplies and I buy all your graphics cards. And so even though I have crypto in my email and I had, my signature has links to my YouTube channel and all that, I was like, I shouldn't feel bad about this because I promote your brand, right? I promote your brand to everybody. Even though I might not necessarily be using it for gaming, I think you guys are awesome and you make more money because of people like me and all of you that like EVGA. But I still felt kind of weird about it, which was interesting. And so anyway, they replied back and they were super blunt and to the point. And I might be just reading into it a little bit, but they were like, police report is necessary. We cannot do anything without a police report, period. And I was like, okay, no niceties here. Got it. So I don't know. Like I said, I could probably just be inserting some tone and reading into that a little bit, but it's the first time I had to really reach out to a manufacturer of a GPU and really do it and be forced to do it with how I use the GPU. I had to use my Red Fox Crypto email so that they can track it from my purchase. So anyway, so then I called the police department. Dave Jack, what's up, man? Thanks for being here. So I called the police department because I can't do it online. I know many people responded in the comments saying that you could just file the police report online, which that would have been awesome. But I couldn't. And they had this online form, but it was just giving me a ton of errors when I was trying to submit. So I was like, let me call them. So I called them actually on Friday on my way home from work. And they're super nice on the phone, but the department that's responsible for helping me out with this kind of stuff is out for Labor Day weekend, so I won't be back till Tuesday. So I'm going to follow up there on Tuesday, get a police report, and try to get my GPU. It sounds like they'll send me another 3080 Ti, which I'd like to get. The other option, which plenty of people brought up in the comment section, is just using my credit card company and doing a chargeback or something like that. And I wonder if that would get EVGA's attention. I'm not trying to do this in a crappy way, but it just, go back to what I said in that video, is 0% of this is my fault. And it just feels like I got to put in the work for somebody else's mistake. And that just bums me out. That just bums me out. So kind of the next funny, not funny part of this story is that as soon as that happened, a couple days later, once the GPU was just not here and I filed things I needed to file, a couple days later, one of my bots went up getting the same GPU on Amazon for $100 more. And I was like, all right, at least worst case scenario, if this doesn't work out, then I have another card coming in and I'll just get refunded from that. And I was like, cool, that's fine. And that GPU is supposed to be delivered 2 days ago. and it hasn't been delivered yet, but it's currently delayed in transit, and it's in like one of the major hubs in my area. So I'm like, man, I cannot win here. The 3080 Ti that got misdelivered or stolen or lost or whatever, I was lucky enough to get another one to offset it potentially, and then that one is now 2 or 3 days delayed from when it was supposed to be delivered, and I'm like, I just can't win. I just can't win here. So what are you gonna do? I'm sure it'll all work out in the end. I'm confident it will, but yeah, that's the latest on the 3080 Ti. And you know, I got like 4 of them sitting down there that I haven't even have mining yet. So that's what it is. Mark says it's probably because of the storm that rolled through in East Coast. Yeah, man, you're probably right. Probably right. That delayed everything. Some areas got really, really smashed with that. So hope any of you that live anywhere that hurricane hit are doing okay. Because that was no joke, man. I mean, we had tornadoes in my area, and we never get those. My whole life, I've never heard of a tornado. So, but yeah, guys. What else? Cheers to anybody who joined recently, drinking some scotch, hanging out. We're just gonna do a chill one. Got some news stuff, and we'll just answer any questions you guys got. So let's do this. We're gonna start with one question that was in my Discord as soon as I can find it, and then we'll roll through some news and whatever else you guys want to talk about. Let's see. Cody, what's up, man? Thanks for being here. Mark, you got a bunch of 3070 Ti's and 3080 Ti delayed, all because of the storm. Man, bummer, dude. I'm sure you'll get them up and mining ASAP. All right, so let's check out this first question we got here. When do you think, this is Dark Bane, and I see some people taking advantage of the VIP Discord live stream channel. Dark Bane says, when do you think non-LHR will start to become irrelevant, not worth the extra cost because of Ethereum's proof of stake? Good question. So, as you guys may know, so the LHR cards really are limited on Ethereum, and it seems Ergo as well, right? They're 100% limited on Ergo as well. And so when you think ahead to the future where Ethereum also already is not going to be doing a merge until next year, they're not going to do it next year, this year. They're going to do it next year. Q1 is still the day. So, when that time comes, what I think about in answering this question is what projects will be left where the hash rate limiter could potentially impact you. And the one that we know will be left for sure is going to be Ergo, and the limiter affects Ergo. So, already not my, I guess just looking at the space, the 2 coins that are really just coming out ahead that people are like, these are the ones that will go to when Ethereum turns off mining are, of course, Ravencoin and Ergo. I think we all have been hearing a ton about those, and that's just the way it is right now. There could be other projects that come out, but those are really the 2. And so already one of those is limited if you have an LHR card, and that's a bummer, right? That's why, like, when I think about the 6600 XT, and I've been getting some mixed feedback on my video. Some people are like, this is a great GPU, and other people are like, this GPU is not great. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion. But like, the reason I love that GPU is because no matter what, it's like, I'm not buying a limited nerfed piece of hardware. Like, that GPU could do anything, because what I think about is this. Well, first of all, one of the cryptocurrencies, it's not really talked about much, but one of the cryptocurrencies that is going to be there on a similar algorithm is going to be Ethereum Classic. I don't know what's going to happen with this, but this will be, for at least the foreseeable future, unless they fork, which I know they've talked about, to different algorithms, this will be a GPU mineable coin. Has anybody tested ETC hash? Is that limited? I got to imagine it is. I haven't tested it. I gotta imagine if it's really similar to ethash, I gotta imagine it's limited on the LHR cards as well. So then there's potentially another coin that you can't mine to its full potential that could take in some hash rate from Ethereum when it turns it off. And then on the other hand, you're also looking at what so you don't know what new coins may emerge or what coins may fork algorithms that will be limited with LHR. I don't really think a coin, if it was going to fork an algorithm, would probably fork away from LHR. But that's a possibility too. Just like the idea of, all right, ETC is limited. So yeah, there's another coin, thanks guys, that is limited. That's, you know, that's a big crypto, that's a big GPU mined coin that's limited on the LHR GPUs. So then really all you're left with, the only coin in that stack of Raven, Ergo, and Ethereum Classic that you can mine at full hash rate on the LHR GPU is Raven coin. That's it. And that just feels bad, right? It just feels bad. That's another reason why I like, of course, non-LHR cards and even that 6600 XTs is I'm not limited in anything. You know, whether it performs well or not on that select algorithm, I'm just not limited. I can do whatever I want. Now, of course, all of this doesn't matter if LHR gets cracked. Kevin, thanks for the super chat for the original Red Animal Mining channel on YouTube. Appreciate it, buddy. Thank you for that. So that's what I think about. And yeah, there's just been like rumors around. I haven't seen anything, but there's been some whispers of the NB miner team getting up to 85% unlock on that. But you know, if LHR gets unlocked, then who cares? We could do anything, and that's gonna be fantastic. Let's pray for that day. But I gotta take a sip of this. I talked a lot. But I guess that would be the only thing. If Raven coin is the coin that replaces Ethereum in terms of profitability, who cares, right? Because LHR can do just as well. And if it gets unlocked, who cares? Because LHR can do just as well. So I've been thinking about it. Thomas Tran, what's up, dude? Thanks for being here. I've been thinking about it, and you know, the bots that I use, there's added all of the LHR cards for Amazon, and not many people are running them, so you could probably get them pretty easy. In that 3060 Ti Zotac is a very widely manufactured card that's pretty available from Newegg Shuffle and Amazon. It's popping a lot, and I've been like, should I buy these? Should I just build a rig of these and hedge my bets that it will be unlocked, or hedge my bets that Raven coin will be the one that comes out on top? But I just feel more comfortable, and I have to do all the calculations on this. I might do that in a future video. I think Seb's FinTech channel has been doing a lot of this stuff. Just like, all right, here's Raven coin, and BBT is doing this too. Here's Raven coin. How does every GPU stack up in mining that? I really want to look at that. So, I'm like at the point now where non-LHR GPUs and for NVIDIA, they're just impossible to find. Unless you're getting 3090s, which we'll talk about this too, some more GPUs I picked up, but unless they're 3090s, which we know is not like the best cost for mega hash, but I really want to stack up how everything does on Raven coin, just Raven coin, I guess, to see how LHR doesn't matter. Just see how everything stacks up so I can make some good purchase decisions on what I might want to get next, just looking at that. Hobbyist Miner, what's up, dude? I gotta make you a wrench. Man. Cool. So, yeah. So I know a lot of that testing is happening right now in the community. Like I said, I'm pretty sure Seb is working on it and put a video on it. And then BBT is crushing it right now with this stuff. He's about to embark on the Lord's work for all of us. So BBT is Bits Be Tripping, if you don't know. And he is the man. Bits Be Tripping. And what he's going to do is he's going to start testing. This is his video. You guys should go watch it. So he's going to start testing all the major algorithms on all the GPUs. And if he's got every GPU, and he's going to measure the power on them too, and just get all of that out there for the community. And he's going to source from the community too. So if I can do some testing that helps him out and gets all this stuff in one place, what this is going to do for us is we're going to be able to look and make great decisions on what GPUs might be better for us, LHR, not LHR, AMD or NVIDIA for the long run. So check out and subscribe to Bits Be Trippin' if you're not already. I'll leave, I'm just going to link them in the chat here. He's done so much work for us. And in the past, he did so much work for all of these things. He tested ProgPow, which was what Ethereum was going to fork to back in the day. That Ravencoin eventually used that as the foundation for their Kapow algorithm, which then also Zcoin or Firo is going to be using, and they're going to fork their algorithms as well. So yeah, just that's exciting. It's just kind of exciting stuff because you got Ethereum's great, right? It's like a steady form of income right now, but there's something about the fun, not so much profitability, but the fun of when you go through these times, and the bear market was a lot of this, of coins forking algorithms, really having to get in the weeds and look at what GPUs are better, what outperforms this, what price can you get it at, what deals can you get. Like all of that stuff was so much a part of the last, 3-4 years. And it's just, it gets the community together. And right now, you don't even have to think, right? You could just throw a GPU. You don't even have to overclock it, undervolt. You just throw it on Ethereum with nice hash and you're making so much money. But there's something about when the margins get tight that you really got to band together and you get testing and you get looking at data because you're trying to squeeze every penny you can out of your GPUs. So it feels kind of good going into some of that stuff with this testing, knowing what's ahead of us, with Firo forking, with Ravencoin not being limited, where that project might go, with some of these other coins being limited, et cetera, et cetera. All right. That's a lot of talking. Caveman Mining. Thank you for the super chat, man. Cheers, buddy. We all pray for a world with unlockness. Long live GPU hash rate. Yeah, my friend. Absolutely. 100% agree with you. Caveman Mining. Give you the shout out here. Let's see if I can pull you up. New crypto YouTuber to the scene. There he is. Sick logo here. So if you guys want to go sub to my man, Caveman Mining, there's his link in the chat. All right, so let's do MC. Thanks for the super chat, man. Shot on me, brother. Cheers. Cheers, my friend. Thanks for always being here, supporting me. Man, already like a half hour in. We're just gonna keep rolling. I'm feeling better. You guys are making me feel better. So it seems like BTC is making some moves here, right? Am I wrong? Let's check in on that. Yeah. So price looking good. See if we'll hit 52 in this stream. See if we do it. Ethereum's kind of settled out here. And this is all not financial advice, but one of the things I've been thinking about is, so Ethereum's like, I guess we should look at it. Let's go over in coin market cap here. I want to look at Bitcoin dominance. How do I do that? Here we go. It's probably here. Yeah. Dominance. Because I feel like Bitcoin dominance is falling based on these prices. I don't remember how to get to it. Can I get to it from here? Here it is. Cool. Yeah, so check it out. This is something nice to look at. So you can see way back, this is when I started mining. Let's just gonna look at Bitcoin and Ethereum. Get rid of the rest of these. And you can see here, this is when Bitcoin's price, right, fell and Ethereum's price rose. And what you can see happen before that is that Bitcoin was crushing it and Ethereum was low. And so, the narrative here, not financial advice, is that people sold Bitcoin and bought Ethereum, which then caused the price of Ethereum to rise. what happened after that, back in that time, is then people sold Ethereum and the prices of altcoins rose like crazy. And so I've been waiting for that time because you can see Bitcoin is just crushing the dominance here and Ethereum is just hanging out. But what's happened here since, what is that, April, May, is Bitcoin has dropped and Ethereum is slowly rising. This is probably like what, EIP, before EIP 1559. And you can see right now, Bitcoin's 41% and Ethereum's 19%. And I'm just wondering if that's what's happening again. Because all this stuff works in cycles. And although this will really only be the first cycle with BTC and Ethereum involved, this is the first cycle back here. I'm just wondering if that's what's happening again. But then I also see Bitcoin kind of popping off here. But I don't know. So I'm wondering if we're going to see some altcoin action. I've been seeing a little bit over the days. But I haven't really seen too much of the proof of work coins move recently. So yeah, that's what's something else I've just been kind of tracking here. And then you can see the Ethereum network difficulties just new all-time highs every day, essentially. Crushing it there. All right, let's I got some more things I could talk about too, but let's do some questions. Throw them up in the chat. There's a couple more in my Discord. I know I've been talking a lot, but I did promise you guys I would pay attention to you because you're the best, and I'll do some questions and stuff. So let's see. What do you guys got? Just tag me at Red Fox Crypto so it's easy to see. One of them that came in, Mrs. Red Fox sent over to me is, Red Fox, do you think the T-Rex miner is the better miner than other mining programs? And yeah, for NVIDIA, that's the one. Unless you're on LHR cards and you want to mine Ethereum, then you got to use NB Miner. Because that's the only one that has the unlock, which they've been doing updates every few days here. But that's the only miner for NVIDIA right now that has the unlock for the LHR cards if you want to mine Ethereum, which I still think is not as profitable. You know, I still think it's better to mine Ravencoin or Ergo or something else from the last I saw. But yeah, otherwise T-Rex for NVIDIA is the best. I remember when that miner came out, man. It's crazy how other mining software, Crypto Dredge was like neck and neck with T-Rex miner for a while, and they really started like when Ravencoin came out on X16R. Those are like the big miners that can mine that. And then Claymore was great for Ethereum, but that fell off. And then Phoenix was great, and it's still, I think, pretty good. And they actually did an update recently, but that was like the replacement for Claymore, and then T-Rex miners took over. But there's your mining software history. Hope you enjoyed it. All right, let's do some questions here. Let's see. One Sparta said, Red Fox Crypto, you have he has 7 5700 XTs, which is awesome, dude. You changed all the pads and the memory temperatures went from 100C to 85. But one of them, you can't get lower than 88 Celsius. Should I leave it like that? I think so, man. You don't want to see what I run my 5700s at and what I have run them at. I ran those at over 100 for probably a year. They're probably like high 80s, low 90s. But yeah, I think you're perfectly good with that. I never replaced the pads of mine, especially there's like the MSI mech, which is just like the worst 5700 in the world. But yeah, I think you're good, man. Absolutely. That guy 870 says, thoughts on multi-miner programs like NiceHash and Cryptech. I think that's Cryptex, right? I've never used or really even looked into the Cryptex one. I just use kind of this mining profitability thing. There was somebody that used it in my Discord. We were chatting about it, but NiceHash is fine. You know, love them or hate them. It's a great way to get Bitcoin. But I really enjoy just getting the mining software and doing it the old-fashioned way. And honestly, that was one of the first YouTube videos I ever put up, was how to mine cryptocurrency on your PC. And instead of using NiceHash or any of that stuff, I showed the way I started. And I honestly started with a piece of mining software, probably Claymore, and mined to a pool just like I do now. I've never used any of the NiceHash or Cryptex programs before, but hey, man, to each their own. If it makes it easy and you get involved, that's it. That's the goal, right? Bring everybody in we can. So to each their own. Let's see. AP Blue Blood. Can you do best and most efficient hash rate power settings for 3080s? I have a 3080 video on Ethereum performance, but and that I think I do. I think I do both. I could be wrong, but I always like to put up the most efficient that I can get. Let's see what else. Wow, Henway, how much is too much for a GPU? Do you use cost per mega hash in your calculations when looking at prices? It's a really good question. I used to look at cost per 1 mega hash, which is a really good stat if you guys aren't familiar with it to use, but just like the prices of GPUs are just all over the board and profitability is so good. I kind of threw it out the window, to be honest with you. And what I've just started looking at is my break even. And me and hobbyists talk about this. We're a similar mindset. So that's been kind of my gauge right now, is just how fast can I pay off this GPU. And so let's just take, for example, that 6600 XT. Oops. It does 32 mega hash at 66 watts. And we'll just say it costs $400. And so you look at your break even, you're 158 days. And for me, I'm like, that's a good buy. That's under a year. That's, around-ish. I can't do the math off of my head, but around-ish when Ethereum turns off proof of work. And this GPU does pretty good on Ravencoin too. So smart buy. If everything, of course, stayed exactly where it stays right now. So that's the thing I've been using in the past in bear markets. And in the beginning of this bull market, even some of my earlier videos, I use cost per 1 mega hash. But now I've just been using my break even. Good question, man. Good question. All right, what else? Wavy, should I get 12 RX 6600 XTs? Use this information, man. Use this information that I was just talking about and make the best decision for yourself. I think they're great. I have I had a pretty good week, pretty expensive week, but I want to say 5 more 6600 XTs coming in. Some of them might not get delivered because they're bought from Amazon and there's no delivery date. They might just cancel them. But the two others actually are from Amazon too, and they do have delivery dates, which makes me feel better that they'll actually show up. So, and then I got a 3070 Ti, but I canceled it. It was a gigabyte. It's just going to be a pain, and I have too many of those as it is. And then I got another 3090, a gigabyte Vision, which is great and terrible at the same time because I'm not even gonna mine with it before I change the pads. But I like the Vision cards, man. They look pretty cool. This white, I have a 3080 Ti, and this will be my second 3090, which again, a card that for the price, for the mega hash, not so great, but the fact that it's not limited in any way and it still has a pretty decent break even, I'm all for it. So those are some of the things I scooped up this week, and that means I got to sell some Ethereum probably to cover them. And my Ethereum is still sitting on Ethermine because I cannot hit that. I have the payout set at 40 Gwei, and there's just no way. Because look at this. I don't know if you guys saw this on me and Hobbyist stream a few weeks ago, but this is all of the transactions happening on this side on Ethereum, and this is the current Gwei. And it's at 104, and these are all the people waiting before me, and I probably won't even get there. It stopped scrolling. I'm down at 40. The gas prices have just been high. There's so much happening on the network right now, so I might have to up mine to get a payout from Ethermine because there's kind of an uncomfortable amount of Ethereum sitting on that pool right now. Let's see what else. Ben Hartline, you're trying to convince your parents to let you build a rig. Any tips? Just start small, man. Maybe start with 1 GPU, 2 GPUs, and then get them involved in it. Let them know what you're doing. Show them some of the money you're making. Buy them something nice with the profits. and just show it how it could be a positive influence in your life and the community that it brings. And I think that's really cool. I definitely have appreciated it the longer I'm involved in it. Let's see. Rondi, dude, what are you doing, bro? Thanks for the super chat, buddy. Love you, buddy. Thank you so much. Thanks for supporting me and everybody else in this community. You're the man. Woo! Thanks, dude. Thank you so much. All right, catch up some more questions here. Oh, this is a good question. Phil, you're building your second rig now. Hold on, pause. 12 cards total. You're on Hivon pool, which, if you don't know, is HiveOS's pool. You've heard a lot of people using other pools. What's your thought on other pools when you have 2 to 3 rigs? So for Ethereum, have only used Ethermine. It's the only pool that I've used. I really like Ethermine. And I've talked about this, but you can set your minimum payout threshold on Ethermine. You can't do that on Hivon still, which means that's too many transactions for me to track for tax purposes. And it's just, I can't do it. I cannot do it. And so I actually, I have one rig on HiveOS. Everything else is on Windows. I know. And so that rig was free mining on Ethermine. And then I just added my second rig, which is the 6600 XT in my test bench that you saw in my last video. And that's on Hive and it's mining on Ethermine. So I finally had to deposit some in there to pay for it. And I don't know, bothers me. But I mean, their service, HiveOS is insane. So they should make some money off this. But so what I was looking at, because somebody was chatting with me on my Discord saying that they're making less on Hivon than they were on Etherscan or Ethermine before. So I pulled up, let's see, did I lose it? Maybe. There's this website that shows, here it is. This is EtherChain. Let me refresh it. That shows the average reward that the pools are paying out. And I think this is last 24 hours. And I've been tracking this. So average reward, block reward, the pools are getting, which then of course is dispersed to you and everybody else mining on it. And what I've noticed week after week after week as I look at this is Hivon is always lower than Ethermine. Always. And at least the time I've been tracking this. So if you're on Hivon, the average block reward is 2.16 ETH, and on Ethermine is 2.25 ETH. So if you are mining on Ethermine, you are getting more Ethereum. And I guess theoretically, this should all average out over time because that's how all this works. But I've noticed that. So that's not why I choose Ethermine. I choose Ethermine because I've used it forever and I can set the minimum payout threshold and I mine on Windows. I know. But that's, I've noticed that. Anyway, so it's a good question. So I thought I'd bring it up. But listen, if you're using HiveOS, I think it's great that they have that Hivon pool built in, and it just takes the 3% or something for you to mine for your rigs out of there, and you get a bunch more rigs free than if you weren't on Hivon. So it's a great setup. So, but yeah, I just noticed that. So really good question, Phil. Appreciate it, man. Let's see what else. Jason S, 3070 and 3080 LHR limited on Ergo, but 3070 Ti and 3080 Ti are not. I am pretty positive they are when you look at their hash rates and when you're testing them, but there's just nothing to compare them to like you can with the non-LHR and LHR 3070 and 3080. So, Rolando, hey, Red Fox just got your first rig up and running. Thanks to you. Much love. Dude, that's awesome, man. Welcome. I know that. I remember that feeling, man. Getting your first rig up and running. That's killer, dude. That's killer. Queen of Random, 3060 Asus Tough non-LHR for 900 USD. Should I buy it? That's a nope. That's a nope for me. Absolute nope. Oh, by the way, I got this in. You guys might see it in the background. Got this from Walmart, of all places. So this is a EVGA 3060. So this will probably be the 2504, LHR version, not the original Nerf, because I haven't seen anybody pick up any of those recently. But I want to test that out on Raven coin. Probably just throw it on there because none of my rigs are on Raven right now. It's just too hot on those GDDR6X GPUs. So I'm excited to get some 3060s. That's my second LHR 3060. I'm going to get those up on Raven, have some fun with them. Francis Baker, have you done a video on how to use Stellar? I've done a video on my Stellar review. I think I might do an update soon because I've had some success with Stellar and Nova. Those are the bots that I use to buy GPUs if you guys aren't familiar. Salad Snack Bar TV, nice name. New to mining, let's say you want to mine ETH with AMD GPUs, they need to be flashed daily. No, they don't. And the 580s and like those older Polaris cards, you want to BIOS mod. The 5700s, you want to BIOS mod. But anything after that, you don't need to. So they're easier GPUs. CC, what's up, dude? I didn't see you here. Thanks for being here. Man, a lot of questions. Woo, trying to keep up. Oh my goodness. Let's see. Ollie's Acoustics, are you thinking about reducing your payout while Ethereum is so high? No. I just don't want that many transactions to report. It's just kind of a pain. I actually might raise my payout, to be honest with you. Let's see. Hobbyist miner, does this page account for fees? Yeah, that's the block reward in there. And then this is the MEV reward, but this average reward would include the 2 ETH block reward and then also the miner tip, and then anything else that might be going in there. And then the MEV miner extractable value award, which I'm not an expert on this. There's many other people that are, but I'm not one of them. Let's see what else. Man, you guys are crushing it. Galactic Avenger, awesome miner how-to. Yep. Yes, it's been on the list for like 6 months, man. I'm sorry. I got to do an awesome miner video. I got to do it. I'm just gonna do an awesome miner video for you. It's my favorite Windows mining all-in-one software, especially if you're just getting a rig or two going, or if you're just mining your PC with one card. It's the best, man. I love it. Tom Ivy, do you register card warranties? Yeah, not like right away, but if they have a problem, I'll register them and then send them in. And actually, the other story for this week is I bought an Asus 3070 non-LHR for a good price on Newegg. Open box, my bot got it. And it came DOA. And so I was going to send it back to Newegg and then realized at the advice of many of you that was a dumb decision. So thank you. And I should RMA it instead so I could get another non-LHR card back. And so it was really fast. They told me they were going to repair that card and it's actually on its way. So it's on its way back to me, like a 3-day turnaround time for Asus. It's totally killer, man. Oh, man. Let's see what else. Eric Ashmore, you just recently hit 3 gigahash. Congrats, man. I'm going to take a sip of the scotch to that. Recently just hit 3 gigahash and was explaining to a family member about mining versus investment. I was approached by them offering $50,000 to buy in and go 50-50. Should I take the money or pass? Dude, that's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. And I guess the first thing I would think about, and of course I'm not going to tell you what to do because it's not financial advice, but the first thing I would think about is, are you in a situation where you have graphics cards paid off that can work to pay off what you might you use that money for? Because then you're in a different situation. If you have to break even straight, if you're going to spend 50K and then break even on that 50K with graphics cards, that's dangerous considering everything that's coming up. And just crypto in general. But if you're in a situation where you have 3 gigahash of cards paid off, and that 3 gigahash can work to chip away at that 50K really fast or faster, then that might be, something to consider. But I don't know, man. That's a lot of money. Good for you, dude. What a great family member. All right. What else? Okay. a speed round. I got some more in my Discord I got to get to too, but thanks everybody for being here. You guys are awesome. So let's check on prices, and then there's some news things that I wanted to check out. All right, kind of stagnant here. So I don't know if you guys saw this last week, but there's a rumored 3090 Super because NVIDIA just can't stop making graphics cards we can't buy. So there's a rumored 3090 Super, which is just a monster. 450 watts is the rumor. And then if you look how it stacks up down here, it's going to have the same amount of RAM as the 3090, but the memory speed will be faster and the memory bandwidth will be larger, which should make it better for Ethereum mining. But at 450 watts, my God. And, you know, obviously the 3090 is not the best card to get for mining, with it doing what, like 280 something watts for 122 mega hash. But there's something cool about just getting the monster GPU and mining with it. So if that's rumored, God. I don't even know what the price rumor of that thing is. That's gonna be insane. So I don't know if you guys just caught that. Galactic Avenger, thanks for the super chat, man. Says your content is always top notch. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate that. This is some hard work, you know? Some hard work. But so that was one thing I saw. So, you know, I just like getting one of every GPU at this point just to test it. It's just a lot of fun. But I saw that. And then this one is actually really interesting to me. So I don't know if you guys saw this. This is videocards.com, by the way. They cover all things video cards, and they don't shy away from mining. So there's rumors of a 6600 non-XT. And I just finished testing the heck out of a 6600 XT. And I'm not going to read this article to you, but here's some like renders and stuff. It's a gigabyte version. So when you look down at the specs, again, this is all rumors. When you look down at the specs here, it really sizes up like a 1660 Ti versus 1660 Super to me almost, where there's less cores, which means it'll do not as great on core intensive algorithms like Kapow, Ravencoin. But when you look at the memory, it's got the same memory, 8 gigabytes GDDR6, same memory bus, 128-bit, same memory bandwidth, and will probably, my guess, is have the same TDP. But, of course, will come in at a cheaper price compared to the 6600 XT. Which, the 6600 XT, prices are kind of all over the place, but I'm over on Best Buy here. I mean, you can get them sub 400, depending on the make that you get. I think the power color, like standard, is sub 400. There's a gigabyte that's under 400, and then the XFX that's under 400. But even, you know, some of the other ones around 400, and they go up to like over 500. So knowing that, like, what's the MSRP going to be of the 6600? If it has a lower MSRP but does just the same on Ethereum, you might be potentially looking at a really short break even. I mean, let's just should we do this? So say it comes in at even just, when I think about 1660 Ti was 270 when it launched, and the 1660 Super was 230 when it launched. So even if you came in, let's just say, this is all speculative, $40 difference, and this was $360, yet did the exact same performance as Ethereum as the XT, then your break even is even lower. And that might be a good card for Ethereum mining, but again, may not be so great on Ravencoin thinking ahead into the future. There was another article saying it showed up in Australia with this price tag of 805. I'm sorry if anybody's from Australia. I'm not sure what Australia dollars are called, but 805 Australian dollars, which I did that conversion to USD, and it's like over $500. So that doesn't make sense. So something's up there in the conversion. But yeah, I'm keeping my eye on this just to see if you can get it on ETH and break even really fast, then why not, right? But yeah, it's looking like the same memory specs, which to me, unless I'm missing something, you guys can let me know, it should perform the same as the 6600 XT. They're called Australian dollars. All right, cool. Dollary dues. All right. Alex Mund, what's up, dude? Thanks for being here. So, yeah. All right, cool. Mrs. Red Fox confirmed it's called Australian dollar. I didn't want to be insensitive or anything, so I'm glad I got that right. So that is interesting. And then this is the big one. I'm sure you guys saw this. So you're probably all familiar with NVIDIA's CMP lineup at this point, crypto mining processor GPUs, which are just up until now an absolute joke for mining. They are the ones that some people have been able to get their hands on are just overpriced 1660 Ti's and Supers that don't even perform as well. It just seems like rejected chips, etc., etc. And pause. Wow, Henway, you're thinking about grabbing that 1660 Super from Best Buy for $549. Are you crazy? You are. Dude, don't buy that. Please don't buy that card. Please don't buy that card, man. That's so expensive. Oh my gosh. Not financial advice. Do whatever you want, but that's brutal. That's why it's in stock. So anyway, yeah, the 170HX. So it looks like this is taken from another crazy GPU that NVIDIA makes for non-gaming, non-mining purposes. And of course, they're repurposing it because they probably have, just like any chip manufacturer in the world, has chips that just don't meet the cut. They're damaged. They don't have, the cores don't perform the same. So they might lock cores or anything like that. Like, these things happen. It's totally normal. And like any company, they want to find a way to use them and make money off of them. So it seems like NVIDIA has repurposed the NVIDIA A100 accelerator and made it into a mining GPU. And this is actually the first mining GPU that's based on an NVIDIA design, not a board partner design. And this is apparently it. In these pictures, it looks pretty insane, man. It looks crazy. I think there's more pictures, of like it's like a single 8-pin it takes. So anyway, but down to the important stuff. Apparently it does 164 mega hash, at 250 watts, because it has 8 gigabyte of HBM2 memory. That is insane performance, by the way. That is better performance than any card that you or I have. It's like above 0.6 on the efficiency scale. Beats the 3070s, 3060 Ti's, which are around 0.5, maybe a little under 0.5. Beats the 6600 XTs, which are a little under 0.5. Sorry, my light turned off because it's 10 o'clock. And that's just insane. And so the two questions that I have are, is it even possible that a regular guy like me or you could even potentially buy one of those cards? I think the answer to that is 100% no. And then the second question is, what's the price of these cards going to be? Because with that type of performance, the price has just got to be insane. It's just got to be insane. But the efficiency is crazy. And that, apparently, if you read this article, is it not overclocked, because they couldn't get it to overclock because of drivers or whatever. So just stock, it was doing 164 mega hash at 250 watts, which is, that's wild, man. That's like the stuff dreams are made of. Stuff dreams are made of. So, yeah, that was the other thing in the news that I saw this week that I wanted to chat about with you guys, but we'll see what happens there. It's also interesting what's happening in the background, just like of all these photos, by the way. What's going on there? Yeah. Crypto Dave says he's thinking $3,500 scalper price. Let's do it. Yeah, let's do it. What would the break even be on that? So let's say that thing does what, 164 mega hash, did I say? Is that right? Yeah, 164 mega hash at 250 watts. $3,500 scalper price. Let's do it. How long would it take to break even at 10-cent electric rate? 268 days. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad. Oh, man, that's crazy, though. Crazy, crazy. Yeah, Anonymous Miner says, meanwhile, NVIDIA has rooms full of 170HX, those cards testing, just like the ASIC manufacturers, right? They mine on them first before they sell them to us. Definitely possible, man. Definitely possible. All right, let's see. All right, I think that's everything I wanted to talk about. So we'll just do some AMA before we wrap this one up, but I'm feeling good. I got some drink left. So we can keep rolling. I'm going to check out my Discord questions that came in. And you know what? Let me throw a link. Or Mrs. Red Fox, if you don't mind throwing a link to the Discord channel in the chat. If you're not in there already, you can come hang out with us. But let me do some questions in there, and then we'll jump to chat. Best PCIe cable splitters. Good question. So I've always ever used one, and then I started using a second one. And so I used Deep in the Mines first. It's the orange and black ones you see in all my builds. And I just use the 6-pin to dual 8-pin because any modern 6-pin PCIe has 3 pins that are 8 amp that connect back to the 12-volt rail of the power supply. And so the 6-pin and dual 8-pin, essentially, it 100% pulls the same amount of wattage as if you bought an 8-pin to 8-pin. So save yourself $2. Just get these ones. They sell them on Amazon too. Deep in the Mines is the brand. The price has been $18 this forever. They did not go up with the bull run. So kudos to these guys on that. And then GPU Risers sent me their splitters, and they sent them for free. So, you know, they sponsor the channel. They're great. They take care of all of us YouTube miners. So big shout out to them, man. They really look after us. And I just, it's totally awesome. But that does not influence my review of any of their stuff. The risers are actually awesome. They just saved my butt in a rig that was having some problems. Turned out it was crappy risers. Replaced them with all the GPU risers.com, 8 capacitors, and it's great. No issues. So they sent me both of these. They sent me these splitters, which are 8-pin, dual 8-pin, and they sent me the white ones too. So I used these on the rig I just built, which is, I added onto my 3060 Ti rig with 3070s, 3080s, and a 3090, and I use these. These are really great too. I guess if I had to compare them, these are really stiff because it's got the shrink wrap, shrinks. I don't know what I'm saying. It's got the sleeve. Shrink, man, I'm not going to get there. It's got this on them. And so it makes it really stiff, which is great. But the thing that's nice about the Deep in the Mines ones is they're really flexible since it doesn't have that sleeve on them, and they're a little bit longer. So what I could do with these is I can actually power on a GPU the 8-pin and the 6-pin. On the riser, because it's long enough to reach the 8-pin on the top of the GPU and the 6-pin and the back of the riser. I could not reach with these ones. So these I use if I'm doing maybe 2 8-pins or 8 and a 6-pin off of the top of a GPU, or I more commonly use these to power 2 risers, to split to power 2 risers. And then the Deep in the Mines ones I use when I want to do a riser plus a spot on the top of the GPU. But yeah, so those are the ones I like to use for sure. Deep in the Mines I've been using for a long time. So hope that was helpful to anybody. Let's see. Cool. Any other questions? Just tag me. Braided sleeves. Thank you. Oz Acoustics. Thank you, man. So here's the story. So Greg says GPUrisers.com a little pricey. Yeah, dude, like, I know you can get some. I mean, let's just do it. Let's see. PCIe risers. The U-bit ones. These are the ones that I used forever. So $45.98 for a 6-pack. I've had 2 of these fail on me, and I had 2 get delivered DOA. Super frustrating. I've never had a single problem with these, and I have probably, I don't know, 36, 40 of them at this point. But yeah, look at that price tag. $80 for these for a 6-pack, and it's like half that price for these. So you got to do you, man. I still use a combo of both. Like, so I have old rigs with these. listen, GPU Risers is taking care of me, sending me these. And I'll tell you just quality of life improvements on them. It's a big riser, and this bracket is really nice. I feel like I'm chilling this. I'm not, guys. I really don't care what risers you buy. Buy whatever works for you. I'm just telling you, like, it's the little things sometimes that you appreciate as somebody who has a good amount of GPUs and is building rigs, especially doing content on it. If I can save myself a little bit of a pain in the butt using this riser, then that's what I'm going to do. So I really like these. And like I said, so I had a bunch of these laying around, and my latest rig I was just talking about was having issues, and it was just giving me blue screens, and then I would get errors in the miner when I started mining, and I was going nuts. I actually spent probably like 6 hours troubleshooting it, and I was at the point where I was like, you know what? I'm replacing every riser on here with a GPU Risers one, and it was I had on there a mix of U-bit, and I had a mix of AAA wave. Because I got those early on in this bull run. I had a mix of those, and then I don't even know if they're on here anymore. And I had a mix of AAA waves, risers. And so I'm done. I'm replacing everyone because I burnt too much time. I replaced every single one with a GPUrisers.com riser, and it was perfect. And it's just been mining for like a week and a half now, no issues. So anyway, you guys do what you want. I like them. They support me. They support content creators on YouTube. If you want to be part of that family and give them a shout and buy some of their risers, I've been super happy with them, but it's your money. You do what you want. That's it. Do what you want. Oh man. All right. Enough of that. Let's see. Miguel P, what are your thoughts on mining with multiple 3060s? Any motherboard recommendations? If you have the the like original run Nerf ones and non LHR, you can get, there's like server motherboards you can get to run them with ribbon cables. Dude in my Discord has done that. If you want to hop in there if you're not in already, he'll have some good tips for you. Opposed gravity, do you plan on keep growing your farm? I do, man, but I had to run more electric, which I did, so now I have a little more space. But I'm trying to be real smart about what GPUs I'm getting, and maybe phasing out some GPUs. Maybe, probably not, but maybe phasing out if it got to a breaking point, my 5700s. Let's see. Yeah. Wow, Henway says, when you have a lot of money invested in the car, don't be cheap on the riser. It's true, man. And just like, you know, there's even cheaper risers out there that have like, there's the old blue looking ones that have like SATA and stuff on them still. Like, what's your time worth? I guess that's the way I think about it. What's your time worth? Mighty 2K3, how many GPUs do you have in your farm? Mining right now, probably 65. Not mining right now that I need to get mining, maybe another 10. I got to get to them. I got to get to them. Alex Davies, you think we'll need to switch to mining another coin after December? I think we'll come back to this video then and see, but I think Ethereum's gonna take its time here. That's what I think. Yeah, Phil says please don't use SATA. 100%. You can watch my video on that. But yeah, don't use SATA. If you're using SATA on your, we need to talk. Just email me. Call me. We'll talk. trying to protect everyone. Did you say Dirty Miner Apparel? Thanks for the super chat, man. Did you say server motherboard? You have 20 RX 200 S8 servers sitting here. Can I use these? I'm not familiar with those. I guess we'll look them up since you gave me a super chat. There's a list. Dizzy Mining did a list of them that would work. You know what? We're just gonna really fast. Oh, I found it. Wow, that was quick. So this is a list on dizzymining.com of motherboards that work with the original 2503 in GPU-Z identifier 3060s. So these are ones that you may have bought months and months ago. And this is a list of motherboards and links to get them and how many slots they have and all that. I have not done this. These boards are kind of pricey, but yeah, that's there. Manny, thanks for the super chat, man. Hey, Mike, 6800 XT versus 6600 XTs. Thank you, sir. Gut 6600 XTs, in my opinion. I gotta do some. I have 6700 XTs, and what I see is that the 6600 XTs are more efficient. I don't know if anybody in chat has the 6800 XTs or 6600 XTs. I can share their thoughts on that, but I feel like the 6600 XTs are the most efficient on Ethereum mining out of the new lineup, but I could be wrong, but that's what I've gathered so far. Let's see. Man, you guys got some great questions tonight. Yeah, guys that have both. What would you recommend for Manny here? 6600 XTs? Yeah, okay. Maybe both. You guys let me know your thoughts. I don't have the 6800 XT. And I especially if you've tested it at the wall, what would you recommend? Let's see. Baker in my Discord says, I know you probably get this a lot. Do you think it's worth investing in a mining rig now? What are your plans after ETH? My plans after ETH are to see what happens. Stay strong, probably Raven. Investing in a mining rig right now. My coworker was asking me this. He just started. I'm going to give him one of my GPUs to lease and mine on. But I don't know. It's tough. I think you just go slow, right? Don't go drop a ton of money and build like an 8-card rig. Just get one, mine on it. I have a video on this, to help you choose which one that might be. Mine on it. And then, what I used to do before this bull run is when I got to that GPU being half paid off, and at that time was in cryptocurrency, I wasn't cashing out. So if I got to a point where that GPU paid half itself off in my portfolio of cryptocurrency, then I would decide to buy another one. So figure out what kind of strategy works for you. But that worked well for me, or I wasn't just like buying a ton of cards and being in the hole. I would buy one, get it to half paid off in, whatever form of crypto I was mining. And then I would get the second one. Let's see. What else? Better Off Dead Mind says, build another 3070 Ti rig or go 6800s. 3070 Ti would be a bet that LHR gets unlocked. Yeah. 6800 would work on ETH, but suck on other algos compared to 3070 Ti. I don't know, man. The 3070 Ti's are so tough with that memory temperature. I might just go 6600 XTs, honestly. I don't know. It's tough, man. All right, let's see some more stuff in this chat, and then I'll go a little longer. Having fun. Ali Zakusik says, in Australia, 30 series are pretty expensive. Do you think it's worth buying older 5700 XTs secondhand, or do you just spend a little more for new 30 series LHR cards? I think the thing I would think about or look at is how they stack up on Raven, Ergo, Flux, Conflux, Firo, and just like use that to make some decisions from there, because 5700 XTs, from what I remember, don't do so great on non-Ethereum stuff. But I don't quote me on that. I haven't tested them. They've just been stuck on Ethereum. Let's see. Robbie, my total hash rate right now is 2.7 on just ETH right now, but there's some stuff on Ergo. My 3070 Ti's are on Ergo. I have some 3060s on Ergo. So just ETH, I'm like 2.7 gigahash right now, but I still have some stuff I got to get mining. Let's see. What other questions you guys got? Dirty Miner Power, love to chat later. Yeah, man. You mine for gold on Discovery's Gold Rush. I'm new to crypto. Just got some 3070 Ti's in today. That sounds great, man. Yeah, just hit me up. Discord is great. We'll get some more links going to that, or contact at Red Fox Crypto is a great place to get in touch with me too. So thanks for the super chats, man. Appreciate it. Let's see. Rudy, you're just about to reach your first gigahash, man. Congrats. Cheers to that, buddy. That is a milestone, and that is definitely some heat getting pushed out. For sure. Oh, let's check on prices. Let's get that up. Not too much action tonight, man. Not too much action. I got spoiled these last few live streams. We're getting a lot of price action happened, and we almost did real good 2 streams. I think that's 2 streams ago. We almost watched Bitcoin jump over 50. I think that was. Let's see what else. Dirty Miner Apparel. Thanks again, dude. Appreciate the super chat. Let's see. Throw any more questions you got in there. Status Flow. What's up, dude? I didn't see you here. Thanks for being here, man. Status Flow is currently mining with his GTX 1080. He's my buddy. Got him started. He's mining Raven Coin, and he's addicted already, just like the rest of us. So welcome to the club, bud. So he's gonna get on lease one of my old 1070 Ti's that are collecting dust, and he's gonna be going just like I did when I started. So he says, do you believe that cryptocurrencies are going to become a more dominant form of payment in the US world? Great question. I don't know. I think like people have tried that. I don't know if Bitcoin's going to be a thing people use for payment. Maybe if volatility really settles down at some point in the future, but I've meant like many people think of it as a store of value. Digital gold. Ethereum is smart contracts. DeFi, CeFi, all of that. There's been, cryptocurrencies that have tried to be a current, like an actual form of payment currency that have little to no transaction fees and are super fast, and just nothing is really taken off. I think even if you just ask me of the cryptocurrencies that I hold, what's the one I would like to transact with? I guess it would be Bitcoin. I guess at this point it would just be, let me just be able to use Bitcoin to pay for stuff. And that would be cool. So, but I don't know. I'm curious if it'll ever get there, or if you'll see governments make digital versions of their native currency on the blockchain. I don't know. It sounds wild to me. It's like future stuff. Pod War Dog says he caught the mining virus too. It's not a virus. It's an addiction, because a virus can be cured. In this case, the addiction cannot. You are hooked, man. Let's see. Good question, Status Flow. Thanks for being here, buddy. Let's see. Average Joe, any thoughts on laptop mining? I was just talking about another coworker with this. He has a 3070 in his laptop. I've never done it. I don't have all my laptops are Macs. I just got to imagine heat becomes an issue, right? That's got to run so hot. I told him to start mining with it and let me know. And he's like, maybe I'll just get one of those like things that sit under a laptop that just have fans in it that just cool this thing. Like, hey man, whatever you got to do, make some money on that 3070 in there. Miguel P, you mentioned mining Ergo at 3060s. You don't need special ribbons for that, right? Can use the one by PCIe slot. That's right. They probably are. They're LHR, so they're probably living on Ergo, but I haven't tested them yet. I haven't done a Nerf 3060 versus LHR 3060. I don't know if anybody else has. I gotta imagine the LHR one, just like the LHR 3070 versus regular 3070, has a lower performance, but I haven't tested it. All right, let's see. What else? You guys are amazing tonight. Thank you so much for being here. You guys have amazing questions, keeping me going. This is a lot of fun. This is a good point. Mighty 2K3 says crypto is for me what the internet was back in the early 90s. Not everybody had it or knew about it, but today it's part of every human being on the planet. I agree. And you know what? Status Flow in the chat we were talking today, and like he started mining recently on his 1080, like I was saying, and we work in a place, there's probably like 100 other people that work there. And I said, dude, think about this, right? Because he's like, what's next? What could happen? What price could Ravencoin go to? He's probably laughing as I'm telling him all this, telling everything about this right now. And I'm like, dude, I just want you to look around you right now. And there's one other person that mines in where I work as well. And I was like, I want to look around you right now. In our workplace of 100 people, there are me, you, and one other person that mine cryptocurrency and even know about cryptocurrency and do anything in cryptocurrency. 3 of 100. So, dude, I think if this all goes to plan, we're going to be all right. We'll be all right. Let's see. Ollie's Acoustics, thanks for the super chat, man. Was wondering with the 5700 question, what would be your go-to for the best value Ethereum card to buy for a new rig? 6600 question mark. It's tough, man. I think the reason I like the 6600 XT right now is because it's a new GPU. The way I look at them, that GPU is pretty much sized up in terms of pricing with the 1660 Super and 1660 Ti right now, because MSRP prices are just wild. And, you know, there might be some people that say, and they said it in the comment section of my video, like, this GPU is not a good buy, the 6600 XT, because the MSRP of the 1660 Super is so much lower. I'm like, yeah, it was a year and a half ago, but tariffs in the US and have raised prices so ridiculous, and manufacturers, probably because of that, have raised prices so ridiculous that they're all in the same playing field. I mean, we were talking earlier, it's probably still up there, but on Best Buy, what is that? Is that a 1660 Super? That's $550. Like, they're not all like that, but yeah, here it is, $550 1660 Super. Like, I'm telling you, this GPU is never coming in stock. This is the original price. That's not coming in stock. This I haven't seen in stock. I've been running a bot on this forever. Like, and even these MSRP prices are $150 higher than the original one. So like, you can get, if you try hard enough, you can get a 6600 XT for around this price, if not maybe $30, $40 more. And this is the Super, and the Ti is more expensive. So I see all those as being on the same playing field. Yeah, like this GPU, that's the original MSRP. That's not going to be in stock. That will never be in stock. So don't hold your breath on that. But what will be in stock is going to be inflated prices on the 16 series cards and the prices that I showed you earlier on the 1660 XTs. So if you think about that being probably your entry level mining card, do you like the 6600 XT? They perform, say, just for argument's sake, around the same on Ethereum. They're really close. But the 6600 XT blows those cards out of the water on Ravencoin by like 3-4 mega hash each. So thinking about the future, you want to spend the same money, you might as well get a card that's going to perform better on other algorithms. And then somebody will say, but Mike, I can get a Founders Edition 3060 Ti for around the same price or lower. You're right, you can. If you are the luckiest person on the planet, or if you go wait all night at Best Buy for them to do a Founders Edition in-person launch, then you're right, you can. But otherwise, you can't. So when I think about realistic entry-level GPUs, not limited, that you can mine ETH with and other cryptocurrencies, I think about those cards right now. As far as new cards, you could go used and all that. As far as new cards, and that's why I really like the 6600 XT. You guys can tell me if I'm 100% wrong and you disagree in the chat. There's probably something I didn't think about, but that's why I really like that card. I really like it. So, all right, I'm gonna stop talking about it. So, I hope that answers your question. Ollie's Acoustics, thanks for the super chat again, man. And you are definitely not a hassle. I appreciate you. You bring a smile to my face every day. So, thank you. Status Flow with the hard questions. Ever since you started your YouTube career journey, what is the most important thing you have learned about mining and YouTube? YouTube is a lot of work. I've learned that. I'm still learning. Hobbyist Miner is going to teach me some more things that that are just a whole new world to me. I've learned that there's some really damn good people in this community. There's these crypto YouTubers, man, that do, yeah, like, listen, we get paid by YouTube, but it's not something glamorous, you know. But the community is number one. The content creator community, I am so proud to be a part of that. Like, insanely proud to be a part of that. You guys have no idea. Like, that in itself. And then all of you, like, people being like, seeing people have my like grow tent setup, sending me videos of they mimicked my grow tent setup in their house. It just like blows me away. Totally blows me away. And they like give me shout outs and stuff. The fact that I could help somebody across the planet get started in this, man, talk about worth it. I don't even know where to start with that being worth it, you know? And I'm just a dude in my house mining on graphics cards with vents out my basement window trying to get rid of the heat, you know? But yeah, this community, like, I don't want to sound cliche or anything, but this has been insane. And just seeing what I'm capable of, you know, what I can do, you know, I didn't think I would ever be able to know I could do this. And here we are, all of you guys hanging out with me, being awesome. And this is super rewarding for me. So, and then for mining is, stick with it. Even though times are rough, times can be really rough. In my 4 years in this, it's paid off and then some in the long run. So, we probably will have tough times ahead of us, but it's the community and your resilience that will get you through the other side. So, yeah, man, good question. Status flow with the hard questions. Appreciate you, man. Boom Mario. How'd you set up your bots? I have a video on it. If you want to DM me, I can help you out. Just jump in my Discord. I'll get you a link. Or just, you know, ask in the Discord too. Do my best to help you out. Mrs. Red Fox, if you're still here, mind throwing some links. I don't know if you fell asleep on me in the other room. Crypto Duck, some Red Fox stickers would be amazing. Yeah, if anybody knows how to help me out with that, that would be really awesome. I don't really know what I'm doing. I used to be in a band. I used to do all the merch for that, but that's many years ago. Many years ago. LOL 513. How would you power a motherboard with a HP PSU and breakout board that's only PCI slots? You need to get, and I've showed these before, but you need to get these breakout boards from Parallel Miner. Let's see. Yeah, this one. So you can get these breakout boards from Parallel Miner, and then it has everything you need to power your motherboard and stuff too off one of them. Yeah, pocket change. You better wrench. Get out of here. I think you were wrenching my last video. Yeah, I think Miss Red Fox like muted me and she's asleep. I'll get you guys a link. Let's see. Here, if you guys want to jump in Discord, if you need help with bots or any of that stuff, let me know. It's a world. It's a world to jump down. Let's see. All right, let's do some more questions here. All right, thanks, Mrs. Red Fox. All right, you're here. You're here. Oh man, don't give me a hard time. Yeah. Oh, and he's probably working on some videos because that's what he does at night. But let me throw you guys a link to Hobbyist Miner. Because I have, I collabed on a video coming up on his channel. I think probably Tuesday, he said. So you guys should subscribe to him and stay tuned for that video if you're not already. So throw up Hobbyist. It's my dude. If you guys want to check out his channel, he does a lot of older cards for anybody that might have those hanging around at home that are mining on those. And he's doing a lot of grow tent stuff right now, which is really, really cool to see. We've been talking a lot about that. Hashcat, do server power supplies always scream like jet engines or only under full load? Only under full load. And I have the video I need to do on that, and I have it all set up in my head. I'm going to measure the decibels, and I'm going to put more load on them and max them out on 240 and 120. It's like a lot of setup. So I just been taking my time with it. Because it's going to be like a lot of work putting that video together, from doing as scientifically as I can all the measurements, and then probably doing overlays in the video and all that stuff. So yeah. It's coming up. It's coming up. I promise. Yeah. All right, guys. I'm gonna wrap this one up. We've been doing an hour and a half. I always plan on doing an hour, but you guys are just so awesome. You keep me for longer. So jump in my Discord if you want to chat in there. There's a fantastic community in there. I'm sorry if I didn't get to your question. You guys are just really, really awesome tonight. You can always leave a comment on the video of your question, and I'll come back and answer it, or jump in my Discord and we can chat. Throw it. There's so many great people in there that are smarter than me. So throw it in the main mining questions area if you need to. But you can always DM me as well. I have DMs turned on. It just may take me a little bit to get to them because there's quite a few coming in. But I want to help everybody as best I can. And yeah, if you could hit the like button on the way out, that helps the YouTube overlords recommend my video to other people that might be into mining and cryptocurrency. Mrs. Red Fox, if you could throw another link to the Discord up in case people want to join on their way out, I would appreciate that. I appreciate everybody for being here, especially Mrs. Red Fox helped me out. Pocket Change, CC, Anonymous Miner, Status Flow, anybody else that I'm missing, all the regulars. I think I saw Mr. Miles here somewhere. Ollie's Acoustics, thanks for being here. You guys are awesome. Anybody else that I missed, I'm sorry. It's just been moving really fast. This went really quick, but I really appreciate all of you. And I still have to do a giveaway on a 1070 Ti. I owe you all of that. I think I got the details figured out, so stay tuned. I'll announce that on a future stream coming up. Mrs. Red Fox is slamming the chat with the Discord, making up for all of this. So please stop. Please stop. But thank you guys. Thank you all. Appreciate you from the bottom of my heart. Pocket Change, thanks for the late super chat. You're amazing. You're amazing. And yeah, guys, thanks again for being here. Hit the like button on your way out. Subscribe for more content on GPU mining. Join that Discord. Mrs. Red Fox is spamming to all hell. And take care of yourselves. Have a great week. Take care of each other. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace, everybody. Enjoy the song on the way out.
Proof of work. Proof of work.